and welcome. This is the Jedi Council, and I'm trying to remove this. Let me get rid of it real quick. There we go. So, this is the week. This is the week for the granddaddy, the one that started it all off, Star Wars: A New Hope, which was originally known as just Star Wars, because at that time there wasn't a sequel. It became A New Hope later on. And this is where it all began. This is where most of us, where our love for these movies came from. And it started with a farm boy on a moisture farm on Tatooine. So, but let's go ahead and welcome everybody in. Hey, Keith, thanks for coming in. Bloomin' Cheesa. Mar, thanks for coming in. Katrina. And Gonzo will be here. Tawny Tinkerbell, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Gonzo was running a little bit late. He should be coming in here pretty soon. But we're going to talk about Star Wars: A New Hope, the very first one. As to me, I would like to say this is the best Star Wars movie there is. To me, it's the second best, but it is the one that started off. And without that, we wouldn't have had Empire Strikes Back. So we have to have this to get into that story. I love this movie. I've seen the deleted scenes for it. And what's weird is when I went to first see the movie, I kind of remember, I don't know if it was they aired maybe some scenes when it first came out and then removed them. But there are some scenes I kind of remember being in the movie the first time I went and seen them. And the first time I seen it was at a drive-in. I didn't go to a theater. We actually went to the drive-in to see this. And we still have a drive-in that's not that far away. And every once in a while we still go to the drive-in and watch movies. But yeah, I seen Star Wars the first time at the drive-in. And back then we didn't have VHS. We didn't have DVDs. If you watch a movie at the obviously at the theater or at the drive-in or someplace like that, the only way you could see it again is to go back to the movie theater or to the drive-in as long as it was playing. And it came down to my aunt, who would take us over and over to see the movie over and over and over again. She actually found the very last place Star Wars was playing in Indiana, and we went and seen it. At that time, they didn't have a laser disc either, Bloomin' Cheesa. So this was in the 70s. So I'm not saying Laserdisc wasn't something that was around at that time. I'm not saying VHS wasn't. It just wasn't something that they were putting out for you to watch. So I think actually the first time I ever watched Star Wars on television, and I'm going to tell you what happened. I was still in school, and I don't know if you remember, before the HBO, before Cinemax, before Showtime and all that, there used to be one called the Movie Channel. And the Movie Channel was going to bring Star Wars out for the first time. And the first time they were going to show it was at 4:30 in the morning. And I had school the next morning. I set my alarm. I got up and I watched Star Wars before I had to go to school. So, which was a big surprise to my mom when she got up and realized I was already awake. So, yeah. So that's how much I love this movie. I actually got up and everything like that. And this movie was something that I've always loved a lot. My brother, he had a love for it. I don't think he's kind of lost out on it. I've got cousins who loves the movies. We'll sit and we'll talk all about Star Wars and everything like that. But at that time, it was my brother and my cousin, who's about a year younger than me. We were basically, the way we were raised, we were almost all three like brothers. But we used to go and do everything together. And Star Wars was one of those things that my aunt would take us. But this was it. Started off, this was where we seen things that you didn't know. It brought up different questions like who shot first, Han, Greedo. And if you've seen the original, it was Han who shot first. I know they fixed it. And yeah, oh yeah, we bought action figures, Mara. We did. We had them all. I think the last time we talked, I was talking about how the Jawa action figure at the time was one of the hardest things to find. I remember saving my what are they called? There's proof of purchases and sent in for the Boba Fett figure. And at that time, they changed the Boba Fett figure because of a choke hazard, because he had a rocket that shot out of the back. So, but we got our Boba Fett figure with proof of purchases. And I mean, it was really neat. I mean, this is where we seen the Tusken Raiders, which I thought were really cool. Obviously, I've learned a lot about the Tusken Raiders and the reason why they're called Tusken Raiders. But of course, they're known as Sand People as well. And of course, so I mean, the thing starts out in outer space, and the first thing we see is a spaceship, and it flies by, and then you just see this great big triangle-shaped spaceship fly over, and you just see how huge it is. Right, and it's massive, and you just see it, the ship's shooting back and forth, and of course that is a Imperial Star Destroyer overtaking the blockade runner, that the Tantive 5, and Princess Leia's on that, and they're capturing it because Death Star plans. They got the Death Star plans, and you know, she hides the Death Star plans in R2-D2, and she sends R2-D2 and C-3PO out of an escape pod and shoots them down to Tatooine. And I mean, and that's basically how it all started. And which is funny because, you know, you got Leia who's up above, you got Luke down below, and actually in deleted scenes, Luke is watching the battle with the binoculars. So, but yeah, they're swallowing Legos. I think the worst thing about Legos is when they're left out and you step on them, like in the middle of the night. That's horrible. But yeah, but yeah. So it's, you know, I don't know what to say. Enable for Lucas to create this, he had to create all the different companies because the technology wasn't out there. He had to create all that. It's like the Death Star was actually like the scenes you see, it was actually created by parts of battleship models that were just tore apart and just glued onto a board to create like the surface of the Death Star. And just looking back at that technology, all of the models they created and everything for that, it's just even just watching the making of Star Wars is just as good as watching Star Wars and seeing everything they did. Yes. And, yeah, anytime you step on a Lego is painful, but in the middle of the night, it really... I don't even like sometimes walking out of here when I turn the lights out, because usually right now I'm barefooted and I'll stub my toe on the way out if I don't watch myself. But yeah, so we got, you know, and then we've got, you know, we got Harrison Ford, we got Mark Hamill, we got Carrie Fisher, all in it, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, Peter Mayhew, you know, these great characters that we'd all fall in love with. And you know, none of us thought the first time we seen Luke that he would go on to be what he became. And, you know, because I mean, you know, I think at that time Luke and Leia were both 19, and he was kind of a whiny farm boy, really, if you think about it. But yeah, and then you had Han Solo, who's the cool like guy and everything like that. Of course, the smuggler, he's got the best ship in the galaxy. I mean, I don't know what you can't love about this movie. Usually these movies we talk about things we didn't like, things we like, and I don't think there's anything in this movie I didn't like. This movie just takes me back to my childhood every time I see it. It's kind of like watching The Wizard of Oz. So, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, and when I say that, I mean the one with Gene Wilder. So, not the one with Johnny Depp, the one with Gene Wilder is the one I'm talking about. So, but yeah, I've said it before. I love Disney, but I think I love Star Wars just a little bit more. It was more part of my youth than what Disney really was. Disney was a vacation. I mean, we watched Disney movies and everything like that, and still, like I said, love Disney. But Star Wars is the thing that really talked to me. And we got to see all this different kinds of stuff. People didn't know what George Lucas was talking about when they read the script. The actual script actually started off with, and I think I have the original script somewhere in this house. But it starts off with Mace Windu was a Jedi Bendu. And that's kind of hard to understand when you don't understand what he is talking about. So from what I understand, 20th Century Fox only decided to make it if George would do American Graffiti. And George did American Graffiti. And what's that? You had me there for a sec, Katrina. I thought they brought a kid to see how they would survive in zero gravity. Then it hit me that you meant that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, you had everything in there. Of course, James Earl Jones doing the voice of Darth Vader. Trying to think what else in Star Wars. Peter Cushing, who played Grand Moff Tarkin, who, of course, he'd already passed away, but what they did in Rogue One, of how they brought his character back, and it looked like Peter Cushing. It looked like Grand Moff Tarkin. I thought it was awesome. But yeah, so we got those. I mean, these were just great characters to see, and the first time you see stormtroopers and everything like that, your first time you witnessed the Force with, of course, Obi-Wan using a Jedi mind trick on stormtroopers there at Mos Eisley's. It's just such an amazing movie. It was something, it was this universe that was just new to you as a kid. And you just wanted to jump right in and see everything that was going on. Oh, yeah, Mari. It looked like him. And then even the younger version of Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. And I believe they actually used her daughter when they projected the Carrie Fisher face, the younger version. So, but yeah, I mean, this stuff was amazing. This was way out of the league. And we have Gonzo with us. So,
how are you?
Just fine. We were talking about like all the technology and everything that they had to create just to create the movie A New Hope.
There wasn't a lot of technology back then.
No, there wasn't. But I meant the stuff to create the movie didn't exist. Lucas had to create all that before he could make the movie.
For sure. Hello, everyone in chat. How you guys doing? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Sorry I'm late. I was working until late, but I'm here.
But and like I said, usually, we talk about what we liked about movies, what we didn't like about movies. In this movie, I don't know of anything I don't like about this movie.
I have something.
What's that?
Yen. I didn't want it to end.
Well, no. But this is the thing. I noticed this about movies. If it's a good movie and you watch it over and over again, you start wishing other things would happen. It's like,
yeah, true. But, and you getting like, this is the episode 4, right? But this is the first one
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah.
right? And you get introduced to the main characters, like
Right.
Chewie, Han, Luke, Leia, Vader, and all the main characters are in this movie. Even the locations, right? Like Tatooine, the Cantina,
Mos Eisley's.
Mos Eisley's.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is one of the greatest movies ever.
Well, you got the Lars family, the farm there and everything. You got Obi-Wan's little area that he lived at there on Tatooine.
True, which we're gonna learn more now I'm pretty sure when
the Kenobi series starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey BDF, thanks for being here. What's going on? How are you? So yeah. Hey Jonathan. Hey Lowry. Hey Mari. What's going on? Katrina, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
So in this movie, was there any like favorite scenes you had?
Favorite scene? Wow. I think when they got that it reminds me a little bit of Rise of the Resistance, right? Because you get captured,
right,
and they take you to the Death Star, right?
Right.
So that's one of my favorite scenes right there. You know that, and they hide inside the Falcon, and
right.
That's a pretty cool scene. Also, the way that when they try to rescue Leia, right?
Yeah.
The garbage container, all that's a pretty good scene.
Oh yeah,
it's one of my favorite scenes there. The
garbage compactor, yes.
The garbage compactor, yeah, correct. Yeah,
but I mean, even then, what I think is funny is they're rescuing Leia, and she takes off like, I really don't need you, but
yeah, but she really needs them. I mean, overall, it's a great movie, man. To be honest with you, it's awesome. I mean, you get there's a lot of things in this movie that you get to see, right? Like we talk about locations, we talk about characters. What about the spaceships?
Oh yeah,
we get to meet the Falcon, the X-wings.
Well, I mean, you got Star Destroyer right at the
Star
beginning.
Destroyers out of the beginning, right?
With the blockade runner, the Tantive 4.
Yeah, because we didn't have back in the day. We didn't have what's the movie before this one that you discussed last week that I wasn't here. What's the name of the movie again?
Oh, Rogue One.
Rogue One. We didn't have that.
No.
So, I mean, this movie is I think it's one of my favorites after Empire Strikes Back because of the way that Star Wars was introduced, right?
Oh yeah.
At least in my life, and I'm pretty sure everyone's. I don't know. You got a Star Wars shirt? Yeah?
No, I don't.
A holiday shirt?
No, it's a.
You don't?
No,
I do.
I don't have one on. Oh yeah, I see.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's and just the way how Luke's from kid becomes
whiny kind of farm boy,
becomes like a man at the end of the movie kind of thing, you know?
Oh yeah.
And you already see the powers that he has, right? Right when he takes the X-Wing, what's it called? The thing
targeting
whatever it is, the targeting system, whatever.
Yeah.
He takes that out, and you feel the powers. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. You know where the movie's going for. So
yeah, I mean, you still even got Obi-Wan guiding him during that time, even though Obi-Wan's gone. So
yeah, and we get to meet what's his name, Jabba the Hutt. But I don't know you remember the original one. Yeah,
the original one Jabba wasn't in, right?
it was a man.
Yeah,
the original was a man.
Right. Well, no, I mean, in the original,
and it wasn't even Jabba. It was somebody else. It was another name, right?
Jabba was never even in it. That scene wasn't ever there.
No, but it was a man though.
No,
that he talked to.
No, that scene was never put in there until the special editions.
That's what it was in the special editions, right?
Yeah. I think what it was is they had a person. They recorded that scene. It never made it into the movie. And then for the special editions, they brought that scene in and they covered the man up with the Jabba the Hutt.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I saw the movies, but I saw the man coming up. So I don't know in what era was that, but I saw the man coming up. And then they bring they cover the man and they bring Java the regular one.
Yeah, which what I thought was even neat with the special editions when they did that was when Han walked around him, they actually were able to make it look like Han stepped on his tail.
Yeah, I remember that. That.
So,
and who shot first? Han.
Han shot.
Yeah. He tried to fix it. Well, they tried to fix it. Remember?
I don't know.
You seen that scene? They go.
You said they tried to fix it, but Solo made it look like he was taught to do it that way.
Yeah.
True.
But it's funny when they fix it, you see his head like going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't remember. Do we know here that Leia and no, we don't know that they're brother and sister in this one. Not yet, right? No, not in this one.
Nope, they share a kiss in this movie too, right before they swing across.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Before they swing across the starship. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's good, and the fight scenes they're good too, especially when they go the Death Star, all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Right. I think another part that I really like, and this is more of a blooper that was left in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're on the Death Star, right?
Yeah,
and they've left R2 and C-3PO in that one room, right? The doors open up and the stormtroopers come in, and the one stormtrooper hits his head on the door when he's coming in. They left it in there, and they even put a sound effect.
Oh my god!
And I just every time I watch that, I just look for that every single time.
Yeah, and you get introduced to the stormtroopers as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you meet everybody from Star Wars world here,
right?
Honestly,
right.
Because after that, it's just.
And I meant you actually see how massive. I mean, they're running all over the place, and I bet anything they didn't even see a quarter of the Death Star that they were running through.
That's true. You didn't see a quarter of it. That's correct.
Right. I mean, because that is one large battle station, is what that was.
You're so right. That's right.
But then we get to see what the Death Star can do when it destroyed Zaldaron and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so
it's a fun. It's one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. If I'm right, I think they've compared it. It was compared to Gone with the Wind at one time.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah. So, but that's what I was saying before you come in here. I said this is just one of those movies that takes me back to my youth. Like The Wizard of Oz, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's just one of those things that really pulls me back anytime I watch it. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, besides Empire, I don't think it gets any better than this when it comes to Star Wars movies.
No, man,
But once again, if you wouldn't have had this, we wouldn't have had Empire. So
exactly. Yeah. If we wouldn't have this one, we wouldn't have any other. I think, to be honest with you, that's for sure.
So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And you know what? You get to see a little bit of the other side of the Han Solo character, the one that says, "You know what? I'm here for the money." But then you see that he comes back. He says, "You know what? Let me just go back and help him." So you see those two, those two faces of Han Solo. The one that wants the money and that's it, and then
right. But this also, I mean, this one movie just blew up a pulp culture of all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's sayings and everything like that comes from his movies and everything. I mean, catchphrases and all kinds of stuff that comes from this movie, and they just kept going on and on and on, and had all different kinds of parodies that we've had through Spaceballs. Well, the one that came right after this was Hardware Wars. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Nah, never saw that one.
Oh, it's
really?
great. It's hilarious. Yes, it's
never saw it. No.
And you know what? That they said that one parody, because it came out like a year or two after Star Wars. The parody made almost just as much money as what Star Wars did.
Really?
Yeah. But what was so funny was it was called Hardware Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically they're using like for spaceships like an iron and a waffle maker and all this kind of stuff. And of course, the back scene is a black piece of paper with holes poked in it so that the light comes through and you can actually see the fishing wire on the stuff as it going by.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I didn't see that.
What was it? They had his name was Ham Salad on there. Obi Bendoggy was Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't remember what the rest of. Oh, they had the Wookiee monster. It was a brown cookie monster.
Oh my god!
As Chewbacca.
A Chewie. That's crazy. That's crazy. Again, I've never seen it, but I think Spaceballs was awesome. It was so funny. I went to see it in the theater with my brother. It was so funny. So funny.
Right.
Hey, to Cargo, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
Hey, Cargo. But yeah. So I think after we get done with these, we just need to do stuff on parodies, maybe.
Sure.
So
why not? We could do that.
But I mean, the other thing was I don't think this movie would be as successful as what it was if it wasn't for George Lucas's ex-wife who did all the editing on this movie too.
That's right. She saved the day.
Yes. And she also, if I'm right, she either won or she was nominated for an Academy Award for editing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, this was it. This was what started it all. And
BDF says that I think the $12.97 for adults extra large green finder robe is on Amazon Black Friday sale.
Okay.
$12.97.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be heaven looking for that.
That's not bad. $12.97.
Right. But yeah, I mean, this was like our first step into a bigger galaxy. It was bigger.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure. At the end of the day, if you want to, well, now this time is better to watch episode 1 moving forward. But yeah, I think New Hope was what back in the day was the prime
right
Star Wars ever.
Well, that not only did you have the parodies, you had everybody who tried to do something like it afterwards. We had like Battlestar Galactica came out.
Yeah.
And stuff like I said, Disney brought out the black hole.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of sci-fi movies coming out because of Star Wars that had to do with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying there wasn't already space movies before it. Obviously there was. There just wasn't one that was as large as what this one was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't, like I said, there's nothing I can say bad about the movie. Nothing.
No. Nothing at all.
But besides that, chapter 12.
This is the way.
The Mandalorian.
Thank you, Cargo. Appreciate it. I bought it 2 Christmas ago. Has Darth Vader here. See here.
Says humbug.
I wish I could move the camera down, but honestly, I don't have any pants, so I don't want to show my underwear to anyone. So you're good. I just got it from work, so I just changed real quick and yeah. Actually, I have a famous people have like, and Jonathan, where you going, man? Don't leave yet. Famous people have makeup artists.
Yeah.
What's the other thing? Dressers. That's what it's called. Yeah. So I have that. My wife. So my wife tells me, "Here, put this shirt on the live today. Put this shirt." Blue Machisa, what's going on? Talking about Star Wars and Christmas. Have you guys seen the new Lego Star Wars Christmas special? No, but I mean, I saw the previews, commercial, whatever. But yeah, it's awesome. Oh, Jonathan, weren't you with me on Friday with us? He says doesn't want spoilers.
Oh.
All right, so Jonathan, instead of leaving, just put the volume down. I type you. I type you in the chat. I will write you when we're done. I promise. Yeah. Now, if the chat starts commenting, then there's nothing we can do about that one. So. Oh, you got off before we talk about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, then we're gonna throw some spoilers.
Right. So
this is the way.
We finally find out why Mando can't take his helmet off. Din Djarin can't take his helmet off.
Why?
Because he's part of the Children of the Watch, which was a zealot group that was trying to restore back to the Mandalorian way of older time, the warrior way. So, and obviously a lot of that changed, especially when Bo-Katan's sister was actually.
So, okay. So are these 3 Mandalorians, subtype of Mandalorians, or no?
Bo-Katan is actually should probably be the rightful ruler of Mandalore. And that's what's one of the things she's trying to get. She wants the Darksaber. We all know who has the Darksaber.
Yep.
So, but she needs the Darksaber to rule Mandalore and to become Mandalore.
Because she needs that saber.
Yeah, yeah. It's because you know what that saber is, that Darksaber, right? That was the saber created by the first Mandalorian Jedi. So it is passed on to the leader of Mandalore every time somebody becomes leader.
Gotcha.
So
that's what it is. So you think this? Nah. So you think this is about that? Just to get a saber and that's it?
I truly believe she is searching for it. And what I loved is who they got to play Bo-Katan.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's great. Well, I mean, she's been doing the voice in the Clone Wars and in Rebels. So
and she looks great in the I mean, she's doing a great job.
I've seen an interview of her, and she said, I couldn't believe I got to play her in real life. I never thought that would happen.
Yeah. So that's great. And, it's funny because I was doing I do the stream with the girls, right? With Katrina, Mar, Shelly. And I was telling them before the stream, right? Before the thing, before the new chapter began.
Right.
I was like, I need some action because I felt that they didn't get that action that I expect from the Mandalorian on the last episode, right? With the spiders and all the stuff.
Right.
But guess what? This one was the shortest. It was about 30 minutes. Right. But it was full action all the time.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love the action. It was non-stop action.
So you think we're gonna get it? You think we're gonna get Ahsoka next week?
We have to. They already mentioned it.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna go next to get it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Ahsoka will be in the next one. Just means that he'll be searching.
He's gonna look more. But here we go. He says that they're looking for a Jedi. She sends them to Ahsoka. Ahsoka's gonna probably send them to somebody else.
Well, yeah, because Ahsoka's not a Jedi.
So this is when Luke is gonna appear?
I don't know. Because I doubt it, because from what I've been told, the leaks are saying that Luke will not appear until season 3.
Maybe we got season 3. They're gonna prolong this thing to 6 and
they could. I mean, look, we could end up with side stories like we did in the first season. There was.
So Chris, are you telling me that I gotta wait until November of next year again?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, he's not supposed to be until he's supposed to be in season 3 and season 4 of The Mandalorian is what the leaks have been.
Can't wait. Anyhow, what about these people from in the port? Isn't this like Pirate of the Caribbean kind of thing? Wasn't those guys? Yeah, they look like it, right?
No, the Quarren. No, the Quarren were. They
look like it though.
There was a Quarren in A New Hope.
I know.
But no,
I kind of look about Pirate. I felt like for a second that I was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, I meant they had a Moncal there too, right there at the beginning, which is I almost thought that's where they were, was Moncal, because it's the Quarren and the Moncal that live on. So. But it turned out that's Trask. And what's funny is the world of Trask is actually named after a character in one of the video games, is what I was told. So, but what I thought was weird is this character called the Frog Lady that comes out of nowhere. And they don't give her like a designation for what kind of alien she is. They just call her the Frog Lady. That's never happened in Star Wars. Never. There's always some kind of name. And they just, the Frog Lady. That's it.
The Frog Lady.
Yeah.
Hey, Two Real Gigs. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here.
So, and, going back to last week, people were like appalled because Baby Yoda was eating the eggs. They're unfertilized eggs. Yeah. It's no different than you eating a chicken egg.
And now his friend with it. So
yeah,
chicken eggs. By the way, if people are watching, we're giving spoilers out for the last episode. Just want to make sure. All right, just saying. I don't want any trouble.
I mean, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, but yeah, a lot of people haven't seen it yet. Yeah, a lot of people work and stuff.
Right.
But then, I saw an article of Google that said the frog lady was the new Shao because of him being on the outs for eating the eggs. Nah, that's just, I don't think so more. Honestly, I don't. So yeah, man, I loved it. I hated that it was short, right?
Right.
Because I want more. Of the Mandalorian, but I love it. Action all the time. We saw so many stormtroopers that is crazy. Nice fight scenes again. Action all the way into the end, which is freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so you gotta search for Ahsoka Tano. My mind went like
right. But
here we go.
I wish they would say whether Sasha Banks' character is Sabine Wren or if she's just a random Mandalorian that's with Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
So because they never did say that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think they keep getting better and better, but I could see them doing another side adventure for the next episode. And then going to sort of like with the Frog Lady, you had that side adventure. So,
Two Real Gigs. I got it in the Disney store 2 years ago. They had a holiday Christmas thingy. Let's see if you can see more. I don't have no pants, so see, you got the Vader and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not wearing no pants, so that's why I'm. Yeah.
But yeah,
I want to keep it PG-13.
Actually, just earlier night we were looking, and they have a Christmas. They have a Christmas T-shirt of the Luke and Vader battling, and it's a Christmas T-shirt from like Return of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, and they also have one that has lightsabers that are crossed, and then it has Christmas lights around it, and it says Silent Night, Jedi Night. Is what it says.
That's funny.
But
let's see. Seems like a waste to hype Sasha Banks and not fully use her. Well, you do anything to grab audience, right?
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
She was there.
Probably
a couple of lines.
I thought the funniest part in that is where they give the child the chowder and the squid thing jumps out and grabs his face.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
And the man says, "Quit playing with your food."
And he goes with his knife like,
yeah.
That's funny. And then he eats it in the spaceship.
Yeah.
Remember when it goes down there was one on the roof, he grabs it and then he was like,
yeah.
Now, where are we gonna find Ahsoka? What was the planet that she said? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I started watching it and then realized I wasn't gonna have time to finish it by the time my first stream was tonight. So
so you haven't still watching it?
What's that? No, I was watching it again.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. Sorry. Okay,
yeah,
okay. I was like, oh wow, we're gonna spoil it for you.
no. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I hope I hope this isn't the last we see of them. I still
Look at Mark. At least we know Mando is feeding the child. Yeah, he goes, I know you're hungry. He's like, feed
but
me.
you know what I'm saying? What would be great is if this would take, well, from what I understand, I've seen like some videos where they're saying that uh of course they're saying that Moff Gideon is on Mandalore. That's where he's hiding.
Yeah.
So
And-
I think it would be great to see a live, because we've never seen Mandalore in any place except, you know what I mean? There's never been any live movie. We've seen it all in animated, but it would be great to see it live.
yeah. Um, Two real geeks put up. Do you guys ever see the stormtrooper singing on the steps for the marathon for the Christmas days? He was the
501st.
501, yeah, fires and NYC. I knew most of them in there. No, I never saw it.
No, I've never seen that.
Nope, never saw that. Katrina says, and he gets free babysitters anytime he needs them.
Oh yeah.
Talking about Mando. Mar says only those women he trusts, though. Yeah, hey, it is what it. This is the way.
Yeah. But
Hey, BDAF, thank you for being here. Have a good night.
I thought it was there for a while. I thought it was over when that creature swallowed the child. Well, there it is. We're done.
Nah. Nah. You know, it's not gonna be over like that, bro. It's not gonna be like that, though.
But yeah, well, I thought it was funny. It was also whenever he's sitting there and he's having drinks, and Sasha Banks' character is over there eating, and she has that tentacle comes up around her side of her face, and then she slurps it in. Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. But I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the next episode.
Right.
It's tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Friday, but yeah.
Friday, yeah.
Kind of tomorrow.
Kind of.
Tomorrow it's not a sleep day thing. I was happy when the child went. Logo laughing aloud. He needs to go. He's a fish food. Yeah. That was pretty cool. You know what? I didn't expect for another Mandalorian to get there. I thought he was gonna do one of this thing, explode something, or do a magical thing. That was pretty cool seeing all three of them when they got there.
Oh yeah.
Did the guy talk? I don't think the guy ever talked.
He may have said a couple of things. Didn't he say he's one of them?
He says yes. Oh, that's it. He says he's one of them. He's one of us. Or something like that. Whatever.
He said he's one of them because it was right there when Mando's like, "Where'd you get this armor?"
Yeah.
And we talked about them taking their helmets off, and that's when he said he's one of them.
So it could be seen as a different type of Mandalorian.
No, it's not. It's a part that actually broke off
from the Mandalorian culture.
Right. Matter of fact, she said they were like zealots. They were like, because the way they are.
Where in the hell are all the Mandalorians?
Well, because of the purge, they've been separated. That's why Bo-Katan's not on Mandalore. So
yeah. This is crazy, confusing, entertaining at the same time.
Right. Well, I mean, the thing is because, whenever it comes to this time period, the last thing we've seen was the Return of the Jedi, and that's what we're starting to find out everything that's happened after 5 years.
This is the way.
So.
And I guess Boba Fett is not going to appear whatsoever. It was just a cameo there, and that's it.
I don't know. He might. I mean, we don't know.
You think so?
It's quite possible.
Are we going back to Tatooine? Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. It could end up taking him back to Tatooine. Yeah. The train's already gone by once.
Oh, I missed it. Damn. I missed it.
But
all aboard.
Well, it's only 4 blocks that way. We got 2 tonight.
What
Well,
two?
they come
Oh,
through every half hour.
you guys listen. Is it what is it? Passenger or what?
No, nothing comes through here as passenger. Passenger trains stopped coming through here a long time ago. They're all cargo.
What?
But so what do you think? What do you think? Where do you think it's going to take us next week? Or this week, I'm sorry. This next episode.
Hold on. Ken is texting me. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was that?
So where do you think it's going to take us this next episode?
Week?
Friday.
Well, Friday, yeah, next week. This is gonna take us to a galaxy far, far away.
Really?
Bro, it's gonna take us.
Do you think they're really gonna introduce Ahsoka that quick?
I don't know. Maybe. I hope so, but maybe it's what you said, man. They're gonna.
But then again, I don't know how many episodes they've got. How many did they have last season?
We got a couple. We got about 4 more.
Okay.
Let me look. I'm gonna search here real quick. In the meantime, say something.
Wouldn't you make it the last episode to have him find Ahsoka and then leave it as a cliffhanger for the next season?
You think so, man? You think they will go that far? like they did with Luke and
I
really?
could see it. So? I could see it.
Hold on, let me see. So Mandalorian, season 2 episodes, I guess, right?
I just want to see. I want to see him end up at Black Spire. I would love to see that. I think that would be neat to show, Batu and Black Spire Outpost.
But you think that will happen though?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But it'd be awesome. I mean, it'd even make it even better for you to go to Galaxy's Edge, knowing that it. You know what I mean?
I don't think they will do that though.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think we'll do that.
I think they will eventually sometime. I'm not saying. I mean, I think it's going to appear sometime in one of the movies, or it's going to appear sometime.
Season 2. Let me see. Come on. 4. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say here. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's see. Season 2. All right. And then I don't have my glasses. I'm using this thing.
No, Two Real Geeks is. I think that's still a little ways out.
9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So 16 episodes. So we're talking about what, 8?
Right. I don't even think by this time Luke's Jedi Order has started. I think he's still searching for Jedis at this point.
Yeah. Dave Filoni is gonna be chapter 13, directed by Dave Filoni.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this last one was it was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, Ron Howard's daughter. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see.
Has Jon Favreau done his yet?
Yeah, the first one.
Was okay. I didn't know that was
the first one. The Marshall. That was his thing.
All right.
The next one is gonna be.
I've heard. Cobb Vanth. Good to get a spinoff show.
I don't know, but the next one, it will be. Why does it show this name here? Hold on. Directed by. Written by. Okay. Wow, Jon Favreau directs and writes it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow. All right. So the director for this one is going to be Carl Weathers.
Oh, yeah. I heard Carl Weathers was going to do it. Yeah.
For this episode coming up.
But I wonder if that means they're going to. I don't know. They could bring Cara Dune back, and why would Carl Weathers direct one without being in it?
I don't know. But he's directing this one. He directed this one. Wow, between Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Rick are the writers. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jim Favreau is making mad money with this stuff. Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not only doing this; he's probably still doing all the Disney stuff whenever they need him.
Ah, man. Anyhow, stay tuned for next week where we're gonna see what happens in the Mandalorian and also Pilot Strikes Back.
Right, Mar. I don't think Ahsoka's going to accept the child because she doesn't consider herself a Jedi.
Yeah, she's not a Jedi. Chris, I was going to ask you. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be with the family,
except for me. But go ahead.
Everybody's going to be having dinner.
Okay.
Okay, I won't be here. I will be in Miami.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Can we do a Thanksgiving break and move to the next one? No.
I guess we could probably do that.
So I don't miss Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, we can do.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You can talk about the Mandalorian if you want.
We'll just bump it up on Tuesday after Taco Tuesday.
You want what?
No,
Yeah, because I'm gonna take a vacation from Wednesday to Saturday. I'll come back, so I'm not gonna do no Wednesday or Thursday, Friday or Saturday. Yeah, but Saturday I'm back. But yeah, Thanksgiving break. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't want to miss Empire Strikes Back. So cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, but we what was it?
Oh, well, you know what? We can. I have a phone with me. I could do it from the phone if you want.
Oh,
that's fine.
What do you tell me? What do you want to do? Do you want to do it Wednesday or do you want to move it back on Wednesday? It doesn't matter to me. We're going to talk about Empire Strikes Back, whether it's this Wednesday or this.
No, let's do it. Let's do it next Wednesday. So I'll be more relaxed and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't want to miss it.
You'll be asleep because you've probably ate all that turkey.
No, we'll drive because remember it's on Wednesday, so I drive Wednesday down to Miami. I'm gonna be dead tired. So yeah, because I want to take time with Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite. So yeah. Anyhow, Chad, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Yes. So so next week, Empire Strikes Back and Chapter 13.
Yep, that's correct. And don't miss tomorrow. We're gonna be Disney Friends at 10:30 p.m. in my channel. We're gonna talk about Disney news, and then Thursday to Friday at 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. I haven't decided yet with the ladies. Watch party for the Mandalorian episode 12.
Right.
For a couple hours there. We're still convincing Chris to be there to call him sick.
I can't do it. There's no way. If it would have been tonight, I'd been fine because I don't have to be at work till 9:30 tomorrow. So, but it's in Richmond, so I have a drive to Richmond, so I have to.
Yeah.
But so let's see. So tomorrow I have hanging with the family, Margie,
nice,
and I will be with Al and Robe talking about drinking around the world at World Showcase. At
Hell
Epcot.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, of course, is This Week in Disney. So, and then starts all over Monday, which I have a video coming out, which I already know what I'm going to be doing. I'm not doing just a reaction. I'm doing a reaction comparison. And it's going to be a long video because we're going to do every Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
All of them?
All of them.
Wow. How many are there? 4?
I think there's one in each park. I'm not talking about not each park, obviously, but each, Paris, Florida, California, and then all 3 places in Asia.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I had somebody, they were like, they requested me to react to the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad there in Disneyland. I said, you know what? Let's just do all of them.
Sure. So how long is it gonna be the video?
I have no idea.
Oh, the ride's not that big though.
No.
That should be fine.
I probably won't be able to do a lot of the
a lot of what?
The queue. I probably won't be able to do a lot of that. because a lot of these videos they have them where they show the queue and they're standing in the line and everything.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I probably won't be able to do that. That would be a long video if I show them showing different stuff in the queue. So, but I don't know. It's it's kind of neat because even though they're all somewhat of the similar rides, they all have a different backstory to them too, which is pretty neat. So
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I probably start working on that as soon as I possibly can. Usually I usually start working on them on like Saturday and Sunday, but I might start working on that one pretty early. So
all right, cool.
But usually by now I don't know what ride I'm doing.
Wow.
But so you know what we ought to do? I don't know.
What?
You think we would have time to show maybe some of the Star Wars Christmas merch next week as well?
Oh, next week? No, the week after. Remember, next week we're not going to be there.
Okay.
But yeah, but we got it.
After.
We can do it. We can do it next week.
Yeah.
I mean, the week after.
Just take maybe 10 minutes out and.
Yeah, man, we got it.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, hell yeah, we can do it. That's fine.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in and supporting us. Thank you, John, Mar, Katrina, Keith from Big Disney Fan, Two Real Geeks. Who else we got in here? Jonathan Chong was here. Bloomin' Cheesa. I did say Mar, didn't I? I don't know how I could miss Mar.
No.
But thank you all for coming in, and we appreciate your support. And I think that's going to do it. I mean, we got a few minutes.
Oh,
you got anything you want to talk about?
I love you all. See you tomorrow in Disney Friends.
Which we're talking about what?
Disney.
That's it?
Yeah, Disney's so...
No.
It's like Star Wars. It's a big universe.
It's like Star Wars. This is a big universe. Did I say Katrina?
Yeah, you did.
All right. I don't want to leave anybody out.
You can forget about Katrina.
So, but as for that, may the Force be with you. And
as always,
see you next week on the Jedi Council.
The next week is Thanksgiving, so we see that week after.
Sorry, the week after. Yes.
Yeah. See ya.